morning, YouTubies. How's it going? All right, I wanted to come on here and wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. Hope you all have a good and safe one. Hope you enjoy your Thanksgiving dinners with your families or friends, or even just by yourself. The other night, I wore myself out big time. Dad's church had brought over a complete turkey meal, a 17-pound turkey and all the fixins. I wasn't expecting that. I had no idea they were going to do that. So it was really nice of them. So the other night, the turkey was already thawed out. So I didn't want it to go bad, and I didn't have room in the freezer. So I went ahead and got the roaster out and started cooking it. And then when it got done, it was in the middle of the night when Dad and Anthony were asleep. I got the turkey out of the roaster and started deboning it. Oh my goodness. I didn't think to ask for Anthony for help or anything, because being stubborn, I generally don't ask for help. I need to learn not to be so stubborn. But I got all that dang bird out of the roaster, and between getting all the skin off and then the deboning it and getting all the meat into a container and putting seasonings in it to make it taste good, everything, seasoned turkey. Then I saved my bones to the side. I got the turkey all worked up and all the meat, off of the bones and everything. Made 2-gallon Ziploc bags of meat. Like, wow. Wasn't expecting that much. There was no turkey carving on this turkey. I asked ChatGPT of how long I should cook it using the roaster I was using, and it suggested 325 for 4 to 4.5 hours. Well, I got to Petting Jack's and I got distracted and forgot to take it off the time it said, so it cooked 5 hours in total. Well, when I went to take it out of the roaster, all of it was done except for the legs. The legs on the inside were just a little bit, I think it was pink. I'm not sure if it was pink or it was the normal color of the inside of turkey legs. I'm not sure. I didn't think to use my little pokey poke thing to see what the inside temperature was. I don't know why I didn't think to use that thing. So when getting the meat out, I pulled those parts off aside and put them in a separate bowl and put them in the microwave for a little bit, because I didn't want to take a chance of anybody getting sick if the meat was raw, So heat it up in the microwave, make sure it was done. Then I deboned it. So I saved my bones in a Ziploc so I could put them in the freezer. And as time goes on, I'm going to add veggie clippings, what do you call it? Scraps of onion, scraps of carrot, things like that. And eventually make a turkey bone broth. Well, I also strained all the meat and little bits off of the broth that was still in the roaster, so I could save the broth and use it for other things. I got a gallon and a container about yay big and about yay round. So I've got a gallon and a little bit less than a quart, I guess. Might be a quart. We'll say a gallon and a quart of broth to use for some turkey noodle soup. I'm going to use a little bit to make a turkey pot pie. I'm not sure what else. So, oh, and I reserved the little container to attempt, I don't know if I could do it or not, to attempt to make a gravy for the first time. A turkey gravy. I've never done that. When I was a kid, when I was 13, I was at my best friend Becky's house and we tried making white gravy. We totally messed it up. And I've not made gravy since then because it came out so bad. We tried, being goofy girls and everything, having fun and trying to cook things. We tried making gravy. I think we put too much flour in it because it came out so thick. I kid you not. I am dead serious. You could lift the ladle up. Okay, you get to get a scoop of the gravy and lift it up and it'd stay there until it eventually went plop. It was like wallpaper paste. It was so thick. Needless to say, we didn't eat it. We tried to put it off onto the dog, but that didn't work because the dog didn't want it either. So I've not tried to make gravy since of any kind. So when I make the turkey gravy for the first time, I'm hoping it comes out good. I'm actually going to watch a couple of videos first of how to do it. And then do it. Back then, I didn't have videos. I was only 13. We didn't have videos like YouTube back then. Yes, I'm old. If we had videos back then, I probably could have learned how to cook a lot better back then. But no. We had to do everything the old-fashioned way. Trial and error. So, but yeah, me and Becky, we had so much fun. We giggled so much because of that gravy coming out so thick. It was just like gross. I mean, you could probably actually literally use it as wallpaper paste. So, I remember, a little sidetrack, but I remember one time at my house, she was staying the night. And again, I was 13 and I think she was 15. She was 2.5 years older than me. She's the same age as Anthony. So he's at like 2.5 years older than me. But she was staying at my house and being a goofy girls, we tried our luck at making hot dog soup. We was boiling hot dogs to make into hot dogs, on a bun. But while boiling the hot dogs, we decided to add this and that and the other and make a hot dog soup. In the process, we added too much spices and everything. We got done. The dog wouldn't even eat it. When we was at her house, her dog wouldn't eat the gravy. My dog wouldn't eat the hot dogs or the hot dog soup. So yeah, we giggled so much. I miss those times, being a kid and giggling like all the time. So anywho, so yeah, I saved all the broth from that. It took me 6 hours to get everything done, to get everything deboned, because I was going back and forth between the back room and the kitchen to get the meat out of the roaster. And then sitting down to the kitchen table to debone everything, get the skin off and put it to the side, put the bones in a different pile. And then after that, I had to go back and forth to strain all the little niblets of meat and skin and everything out of the broth, so I could put the broth into a gallon jug to use for other stuff. But Then doing up all the dishes that I dirtied up, which was quite a few. And then trying to get everything put away. And then the hardest part was trying to clean the roaster. We have a large roaster that, will cook a large turkey or a large roast. I'm not sure what else it would cook. I have to find out. But I found out that it's the one that Mom used all the time before she passed away. And I found out it's 79 years old. Like, oh my gosh. It was actually the same age as Mom. 79 years old, and this roaster still works great. Well, except for the legs. I'm still not sure if that was actually raw or if that was just the color it was supposed to be. But when I put the meat into the microwave and heat it for just a little bit, to me it looked better. So, but still 79 years old and it's still working great. Like, they don't make things like that anymore. Everything's use it for a while and throw it away. So, Mom's got all kinds of old appliances like that. You know what? That would be considered an appliance or a gadget, or I don't know what you would call it. I guess it could be called appliance. So she got all kinds of stuff like that. I think she got an old time popcorn popper out in the shed and everything. So anywho, I'm gonna scoot. When I get home today, actually when I'm here, I'm trying to go through and find different recipes that I can use to use all that turkey up. And what I'm doing is finding out how many cups that I need of turkey per recipe. I think for let's see. I think for pot pie it said 2 cups because I'm gonna make a big pot pie. I think it said 2 cups. Or that might have been enchiladas, turkey enchiladas. Anyway, each Ziploc baggie, I'm going to find out what the recipe calls for of how much meat I need for it. Write on the bag that it's for such and such recipe. And then write the amount of how many cups it is. And all that. So I have everything on the actual bag. So I can get everything in the freezer. Know what each bag is designated for. I'm trying to get my butt organized, okay? Which is very hard for me to do. I suffer from disorganization. Like, badly. I have no organization. I'm chaos, okay? So anywho, but anyway, I just want to come on here and wish you all a happy Thanksgiving, and I have some videos done. I have literally 20 or so videos on this phone and 3 to 5 on the other phone. So I need to get my booty in gear and actually post them. I've been procrastinating, okay? I'm sorry. I've been getting the videos done. Just not posting them. Like a ding dong. I swear, I am the queen of procrastination. The country of procrastination. Actually, there's no country of procrastination. I'm the queen of procrastination, though. I hate procrastination, though, because I don't get anything done. It's hard to get motivated. It's like, Anyway, I'm gonna scoot. talking all about all this food. I'm making myself hungry now. I'm like, my tummy is growling. So, and I don't have anything with me to actually eat. So, all right. I'm going to catch you guys later. Bye-bye. If you're new to our channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and hit that notification bell. And I'll catch you guys again later. Bye-bye.